All right, you ready to eat?
For one.
Yeah, one may be a lonely number or it may be a welcome relief, but I'll tell you, when it comes to cooking, preparing meals for one can really be a hassle. So in honor of National Singles Week, who knew, local chef Evelyn Williams is here with tips for cooking for just one person. It's great to see you.
Thanks, great. Thanks for having me.
I would think this would somewhat be a challenge, cooking for one, because I, of course, envision all the leftovers one would have. Is it a challenge?
It can be a challenge, but there are a few simple rules to kind of help you avoid leftovers.
Okay, so we're going to get into that, but first and foremost, what are we making today?
We are making a mixed berry cobbler for one.
It looks really good.
Absolutely, yes. It's really simple and really easy.
How does one shop for one?
So you have to have a plan, and while we're doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and turn on this burner.
Because you think about shopping for one, you know, there's a dozen eggs in a carton.
Exactly, unless you get them in a little six-pack.
Okay.
You can get them in a little six-pack. And you also can go to the bulk aisle, so if you don't want a whole onion, you can go where the pre-cut veggies are and just get about a cup or whatever you need for your recipe.
Okay, so you have some frozen mixed berries?
And if you want to put those right in there, it's about a cup and a half.
Just right in here?
Just right into the pot.
Okay.
And that's just blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries.
Do you let them thaw at all, or you just pour them straight from the freezer?
You can just go right into the pot.
Okay.
And the key also to cooking for one is you have to have little small appliances and gadgets.
Everything has to be small.
Everything has to be small. So I've just got some orange juice here. I'm going to add some cornstarch. And if you'll whisk that.
Look at your little tiny whisk.
I know, it's the cutest thing.
I'm in love with your little tools here.
And I'm just
so
cute. It's perfect. It's for one. So if you have a small apartment or if you live in a studio, it's perfect if you're limited on space.
Okay, so what are some of the ways we can make leftovers work? Because if you are cooking for one, chances are you will have some leftovers.
Absolutely. So it's all about menu planning, right? So if you know you're going to buy that rotisserie chicken, and you can just pour that right in.
Perfect.
If you know you're going to buy the rotisserie chicken, you can say I'm going to have a chicken salad on Monday, but then I'm going to have, you know, chicken pot pie on Thursday, and then I'm just going to have regular chicken and green beans on Friday.
Okay, what did you just do?
I just zested a little bit of the orange, making sure not to go into the white, and it's just about a quarter teaspoon.
You want me to start stirring this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Right in there. That's just going to give it kind of a little bit of a citrusy flavor.
Is this on medium heat or high heat?
Medium, high heat, because you want to bring it to a boil. And I'm going to add some sugar to that.
Okay.
And
how much sugar did we just add?
About 4 tablespoons.
Okay.
Seems like a lot for one person, but it's going to balance.
Like a tablespoon of butter too?
Yeah, a tablespoon of butter in my little miniature measuring cups there.
Okay.
And here's one of my tips about shopping for singles as well is if you don't want to commit to a whole bottle of spice, you can go and get a little bag from the bulk aisle, and sometimes it registers 27 cents on the register.
I'll be honest, I didn't even know there was an aisle where you could get smaller portions and things like that.
Absolutely.
So, now, would you say if you're just cooking regular recipes, are some of these recipes adaptable to cook for just one?
Absolutely. What you can do is it's just simple mathematics, right? We took division when we were in elementary school, and so if the recipe says it serves 4, just divide it by 4 and you've got 1.
Got it. Just as we would for a large family, you'd double or triple the recipe.
Exactly. But the dilemma comes with, what do I do if I get to a half egg?
Yeah, what do you do?
Exactly. So you save that half egg and you throw it in your scramble in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
okay,
what you
so
do.
a big event is going on this weekend. It's the Metro Cooking Show.
Yes.
Yeah, tell us about that.
So the Metropolitan Cooking and Entertainment Show is really all about just bringing foodies together to see great celebrity chefs in the celebrity theater doing demos. There's going to be wonderful food exhibitors, and there's going to be tasting and entertaining workshops.
Okay, any celebrity chefs besides yourself that you're interested in meeting?
Well, you know, Paula Deen and her son are going to be there, so I'm pretty sure lots of people would love to meet her in person. Yeah. Absolutely, it's going to be exciting.
Okay, and then any celebrities signing cookbooks, you think?
I think there's going to be a ton, and sometimes even the workshop presenters sign books. So
that's great.
We'll see.
Well, we appreciate it. What are we doing now?
So we're going to let that come to a boil.
Okay.
And we're going to make the topping. So this is really simple. I've just got some all-purpose flour here. We're going to go in with a little bit of sugar.
Okay.
If you want to go ahead and add the butter in there.
Okay.
And a little baking powder.
We don't want to see how much butter went into that.
And typically you'll see, you can mash that around. You'll see recipes say, oh, you know, you can put this in a food processor. Well, that's pretty small. I'm going to put a pinch of salt in there.
Okay.
And we're just going to go until it's the size of large marbles.
Okay. Large marbles.
Large marbles.
I'm going after.
Yes, because
once it's that consistency, then what?
Then we're going to add our heavy cream.
Okay.
And we're just going to mash it all in together.
All right, and once that's done, what? We put it into the skillet here?
What we're going to do is we're going to add our berries into our little miniature cast iron pan. just like that.
We're going to do that. I want to show the final product over here once it's all done. Can you guys get a shot of this?
Absolutely.
That looks so good, and it's the perfect portion just for one person.
Perfect portion.
No leftovers with that one. Thank you, Evelyn.
You're welcome.
It's great to see you, and you'll find a copy of all the recipes on our website. It's WFAA.com/GMT, and don't forget you can see Evelyn and all those other celebrity chefs like Paula Deen this weekend at the Metro Cooking Show at the Dallas Convention Center.